What's up? It's Gabi and I'm checking in for this week and the previous week. I apologize for being MIA last week, but I'm going through some life struggles right now. Not so much keto struggles, but just general life struggles. And I just needed some time to think and stuff like that, and I just really wasn't feeling up for smiling for the camera. Still honestly don't, but I don't want to make you guys think that I've fallen off the wagon or just lose the community encouragement, because I do need that still now more than ever. And I know that there's people out there that look forward to videos such as mine to help them out with their journey as well. So I want to keep making the videos, but I just might not be as chipper as I usually am. Something that didn't help matters at all was that last Saturday the 13th I stepped on the scale and it said that I was up another pound for some reason. Wasn't really sure what that was about. I must have eaten something wrong. There's been a lot more temptations lately. Bob has decided to start eating chips on a regular basis and having them in the house, and I've picked here and there and had one or two. I'm sure that doesn't help anything, and I'm sure I've had more than one or two on certain days. Just, it's really hard when your significant other doesn't have the same idea for eating as you do. And just makes things more difficult. We're constantly eating different meals and he's constantly bringing in foods that I can't eat, and I'm jealous of him eating, and I shouldn't be, but I am. I was frustrated the week prior because it said I was up another pound and I was trying very hard to do all the right things keto wise, and I still was up another pound. So it was just really frustrating to me. So I said, okay, you know, whatever, I'm just gonna try to go very hardcore. I took Tessa's advice and I decided to use my height to decide how much protein I should be intaking per day. She said for every inch tall you are, you should eat 1 ounce of protein, which she got that idea from one of her doctors. And I thought that just made complete sense. So I'm 66 inches tall and I am trying to eat no more than 66 grams of protein per day. And this past week I did really well at keeping that. Now I felt like my choices were very limited in my meals, and I ate a lot of spinach, which some people will be very happy about in the comments because I just keep getting told that I need to eat more vegetables. Me and vegetables don't get along. I was told that I'm allergic to broccoli. I hate broccoli. I cannot stand it. I don't like cauliflower. I don't like avocados. I suck with vegetables. Like, I wish that I could eat vegetables because it would make my life so much more easy. I wish I could tolerate them, but I cannot. Not only the taste of vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower, but I have a texture issue too. So eating like bits of onion and peppers and tomatoes, like, it grosses me out to like have that texture on my tongue. I don't know what's wrong with me, but clearly I am an unusual person. I do wish I could eat vegetables, more vegetables than I do, but I love spinach. I could eat spinach every day. I love green beans. I could even eat asparagus, and I like lettuce and stuff like that. So I'm trying to work more of that in my diet, even though I don't necessarily want to. So instead of getting completely frustrated, I tried to stay keto. There's one thing I do love, and that is chocolate covered strawberries. I know we can have strawberries on our diet, and I could make chocolate covered strawberries with Lily's chocolate. I know some people in the comments won't like to hear this, but I made my own chocolate covered strawberries for Valentine's Day using Lily's chocolate bar. I melted it down, I dipped the strawberries in it, put them in the fridge to cool and harden, and they were amazing. Can I just tell you how amazing they were? I did have too many. I had also decided to make one of the packages of the Goodies chocolate chip cookie mixes that I have, and I ate entirely too many of those cookies on Saturday or on Sunday, Valentine's Day, and the following Monday because I was off work. And I'm sure I put myself out of ketosis at that point if I even was in ketosis. So I decided Monday night that I was going to have a cheat meal and that be it. And then the following day, just do, you know, get back on hardcore keto. So I did. Had my old arch nemesis Taco Bell for dinner. I don't know what it is about Taco Bell, but I love that place. And I just had that for dinner, and then I was over it, and I went hardcore keto for the rest of the week. I even cut out sweets for the most part. I didn't have any chocolate Monday or Tuesday. The only thing I had was a packet of sweetener in my tea in the morning, and I did end up breaking and having just one of those little mini chocolate, mint chocolate bars from Choco Perfection on Thursday and Friday. And I feel like, and that was the last two I had, so like that was it. I feel pretty proud of myself for that. I really controlled myself, I feel, with the chocolate this week. And I'm proud of myself for that. I mean, slowly but surely I'll get to the point where I don't feel the need to have chocolate every day, I think. So, baby steps. Baby steps. So I did have a cheat meal. Oh, and on Valentine's Day we went out to dinner, and despite I did everything I could to stay low carb, and then they bring out the sweetest little strawberries. They were really tiny strawberries that were dipped in white chocolate with little drizzle, regular chocolate drizzle. At the end of our meal, we didn't get dessert because I knew I had chocolate covered strawberries and cookies at home, so I didn't feel the need. Oh, I had a glass of wine at dinner too. So everything put together, I had one of the little strawberries with the white chocolate, dipped in white chocolate. I had a glass of wine, but my meal was actually keto. It was, I had a steak, some green beans, and a salad. So all day I did well, except eating too many chocolate covered strawberries and low carb cookies. Anyway, so I stepped on the scale this week, not expecting much, because I knew that I'd only been hardcore for 4 days prior to weighing on Saturday, yesterday. And I stepped on the scale, and my new scale said I was down 0.6 pounds. Cool, I'll take that. But I'm really kind of curious because I don't know if I trust that scale yet. And so I found my old scale, I pulled it out, and I weighed myself, and it said I was 1.2 pounds lighter than what my new scale said. I don't know what to trust, but just for my own sanity's sake, I'm going to trust my old scale for right now. I'm just going to go back to using my old scale. I don't know if the floor is too uneven where I live. I can't seem to find a level spot in the floor for the life of me. I don't know what the hell's wrong with the floors here, but I decided I'm gonna start using my old scale again just for my sanity because it seems to work alright. So it said I was 1.2 pounds down from what the other scale said. So overall I'm like 1.8 pounds down this week. I'm still 9 pounds away from my pre-Christmas cheat time weight. So I still have a lot of work to do. The next thing I want to do is get a blood ketone and glucose meter. I think I'm going to go with the cheaper of the two just because I can't stomach shelling out 40 bucks for 10 ketone meter sticks. I just can't. So I'm going to go with the whatever the max whatever thing is. I know it's not supposed to be as accurate, but it's close, and it'll at least let me know whether I'm in ketosis or not, or even like starting to be in ketosis. So I'm just gonna go with that. I'm gonna try to get that next month. Exercise, I started exercising again, so that's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that for myself. I haven't started walking yet. It's still quite cold here. It has warmed up this weekend. I did not bother going out of the house, but that's just because life. that's all I'll say right now. But last time I made a video, I talked about Lucy Wyndham Reed's program, HIIT workout program that she does. She has a beginner's list of workouts for February, for basically by week. You can watch a video in real time of the workout that she has planned out, and you do a certain workout 6 times a week. I told myself I'd be happy if I just did 4 workouts a week to begin with. And the first week I did only 2 workouts, and I was so sore after doing the workouts that I just stopped for like 4 days and I let myself rest because, well, I just don't think I stretched well enough after my workout, and I found a good stretching video, after workout stretching video for after my workouts that she put out. So I started doing that and it's helped. I haven't been as sore. Still a little bit sore, but not as sore. So this past week I did 4 workouts. I didn't do, she has 2 days where there's walking and then a short like ab workout and a short lower body workout or something like that. And I kept meaning to actually go and do the little workout video, but just not do the walking, and I just never got around to it. I do eventually want to add in those walking days and the videos, but right now I'm just gonna be happy if I do the 4 days a week. So I'm pretty proud of myself for actually doing 4 days a week because I really wasn't motivated at all to do any working out, and these workouts have been pretty easy. I mean, they're kind of tough because I'm way out of shape and I have a lot of work to do, but I could see how I could get better doing these workouts and how it could become easier. So I'm excited about that. I'm hoping they'll help with shedding pounds and becoming more in shape and more fit and more strong. I really like how these workouts have a beginner option for everything. I think that makes me feel more comfortable because there are some things that she could do that would just make my head dizzy and feel lightheaded and all that stuff. And I just don't need to push myself that hard. I just want to ease myself into it, which is what she suggests also. I don't want to turn myself away from the idea of working out, and I do want to get fit, and I'm curious to see after doing 4 or 5 weeks of this how much different I'm going to be body-wise and how much better in shape I will be. So this is week 2. Well, I'll count this as week 1 because I did 4 workouts this week. The previous week I only did 2, so I'll just count this as week 1, and let's see how I am feeling in 3 more weeks or 4 more weeks. Some people told me last week when I was feeling frustrated about this whole keto mess that I should measure myself, and I do measure myself typically once a month. I was doing before I went off for Christmas. I am so regretting going off for Christmas, you guys. I regret it every day, every freaking day, because it's been much more of a struggle to stay keto now than it was ever. When I first started last July or August, I think it was last July, I was feeling really great about starting keto, and I was gung-ho, and even before Christmas I was like, yes, I'm still for this. But I'm really regretting it, and I'm trying to keep that in mind while I'm having these doubts in my head about being keto and this lifestyle and whether it's worth it. Of course it's worth it, and I'm worth it, and you're worth it, and it's helping to watch people that have such good information, like Let's Chew the Fat. He has this new podcast, or it's not new, but he has a podcast that he's going to be doing more regularly, and they have some great information and about supplements and about, you know, just keeping me motivated to hear other people talking about, you know, why this is good for us and why we should do this, and remind me of all the reasons why this is better lifestyle than eating the processed foods and the fast foods and the high carbs. It totally makes sense to me. It's just my mind is just having this internal battle right now, and I don't think, you know, the life struggles that I'm going through right now are helping anything. And I'm pretty proud of myself for sticking with it still, even if I have been going a little wild on the weekends with eating too many low carb things or eating too much protein or what have you. I'm trying to cut that down. I think I've done much better today, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that. We'll see what happens next week. Hopefully I will have better results, as I will have been going strict keto, very minimal proteins for almost 2 weeks at that point, 2.5 weeks or 1.5 weeks. We'll see what happens next week. Hopefully I will see dropping on the scale. It'll make my brain feel better. I also am going to measure myself next weekend, since it's the last weekend of the month, and I'm actually going out of town next weekend. I am planning to still do a video anyway, and I was also thinking about shooting or starting a new series of eating keto while traveling. I'll see how this works. I'm gonna be visiting and staying at my parents' house, so that'll make things easier, but I think we probably will go out to dinner or what have you, and so I'll have to try to keep in mind, you know, my protein measurements and try to keep my healthy fats up and all that good stuff. So I thought I might do maybe a little vlog, or I don't know how it's gonna work yet, but definitely if we go out to eat, I want to show what I order to stay keto while eating out. And yeah, I think that'll do it. So I will see you this Wednesday for what I ate on Keto Wednesday. I'll keep doing that. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're staying keto and rocking on and all that good stuff. And I will see you again this upcoming week. Bye.